All right, good afternoon, students. Of course, you all should know my name is Miss Brown. I'm the ELA teacher for 8th grade here at GMS. I was giving you guys a call because I've gotten a lot of emails from all of the students about what we're supposed to be doing on that worksheet that we pretty much discussed on the 13th of March. It was given. And with the crisis that's going on today, I wanted to kind of touch base with each and every last one of you about the expectation. And I'm just going to teach the class to you via YouTube so you guys have a clear understanding what's expected on this worksheet. Now, you do need to submit your elements or the act of elements worksheet that was given to you. If you look on Canvas, and I'm going to go over that momentarily, if you look on Canvas, you can take a picture of your worksheet and you can send it to Ms. Brown via email, okay, which I have sent everybody my email address. So you can send it via email to me, or you can also submit it through Canvas. The sites and everything is set up correctly, but in this lesson, I'm going to show you where you can submit everything to me and how I want it to be submitted immediately, okay? Your elements of a drama performance scale. Yes, that needs to be submitted to me as well. This right here is making sure that you understand the learning goal, and understanding the standard that is required of you through the state of Florida. So I need this back so I can identify to make sure that you understand the concept. So that way it makes it easy for me, easy for you, and we'll be able to do this together, this lesson together. I know this is a new lesson, so I really want to make sure that you guys understand it to its entirety, okay? So the elements of drama performance scale, yes, that needs to be submitted through Canvas, and I will show you. So hold tight, okay? Do not panic. I'm gonna make sure that you understand this while I teach you this lesson, okay? And then I want to kind of talk to you guys about how to actually do this short story of Anne Frank Act 1. So as I mentioned on my last video, I wanted you guys to talk about this as well. I wanted you guys to kind of break it down, but we're going to do it together on this video. So you can rewind it, see what Ms. Brown said on this, and take your time and do it properly and stuff and submit it in, okay? Listen, there are no wrong or right answers on this. So please take your time, get it done. Ms. Brown is not going to overgrade you or make you sure, analyze everything so proper and so neat. Understand that Ms. Brown understand that this is a crisis going on, and I'm very lenient when it comes to me grading your papers and stuff. Long as you show the initiative to turn it in during that deadline, you don't have anything to worry about. Now remember, your deadlines are not due for this assignment is not due until the 6th of April. But Ms. Brown understands if you're unable to submit it during that time. Okay? That's okay. I will work with you. Okay? But please make sure you try to send it in as soon as possible, okay? We will have the instructional plan in place, but we don't know anything about it. The teachers does not know anything about it. The principals are probably being briefed on it right now, so I can't answer any of your questions about what's to expect, what's going to happen, blah blah blah. I have no idea, but I do know this, that we're going to be here together trying to get this work done and get you ready for the next course, okay? All right, so let's start. I'm going to turn my camera around, and I want everybody to look at your Canvas account, And if you don't know where Canvas is, remember it's that little gray box with a red circle on it. It's called Canvas. So you're going to press that box on your laptop. And excuse the little lighting in the background, but let me get to it here. There we go. Got a little something on my screen. Okay. All right, so on this box, you are going to I'm going to just pick my regular language arts class. So you're going to go to language arts. And once you go to language arts, now I have received so many emails about you're not being able to, you've done my history of Gifford, but you couldn't submit it because it wasn't on there. Yes, it is. So if you are unsure, you always go to assignments right here. See it? You go to assignments. And what's going to post is, look, it's the first thing that you see, which is the history of Gifford final informative essay. It's 100 points. That's the one that you will pick and you will submit your essay. That has not left the table. You can, if I am unable to physically get your paper in hand. So this is the only way we are able to communicate. This is also the only way for you to submit your assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have given you the tools to submit your assignments on this time, and I have presented the material on Canvas, which me and you are able to communicate, then ladies and gentlemen, if you choose not to submit your assignment, that further lets me know that you ignore my request, you ignore Gifford Middle School request, you ignore the communication bond between student and teacher, and that lets me know that you do not want a grade for this assignment. So please make sure that you submit this assignment today. Not today, whenever the due date is. I think the due date will be on April the 6th. So you just submit it during that time, okay? All right. If you go down, we're going to scroll down. And you're going to do, let's look down, all the way down until you see Anne Frank. So you're going to scroll all the way down, just like Ms. Brown has done it. And I think I see it, right? So here's my pointer. And we see the Anne Frank Act 1 Florida Collections. So if Ms. Brown put Florida Collections, that means that you're going to be reading out of the Florida Collections. And let me show you where your Florida Collections is on your class link. Okay? So I'm going to press that. There are 4 blue links for you guys to download because they're PDFs. And you're going to need these PDFs in order to complete the assignment. So on these blue links, you just click on these blue links, and each one of those papers, as Ms. Brown showed you, will be on that document. And all you need to do is print it out. Okay? All right. So let's go into our class link. In our class link, you're going to go to My HRW. All right. When you go to My HRW, it is all of the Florida collections within the entire district. So if you're in 6th grade, you have your 6th grade Florida class link. Your book is right there on My HRW. 7th, same thing. 8th, of course, same thing. So for my 8th grade Florida collections, we're going to go into the student ebook. Now, for us to be able to do the assignment at hand on the Anne Frank Act 1, you need to make sure that you are at page 279. So on page 279, you need to make sure that you follow the directions for this assignment. So on this assignment, it states that short story of the month, The Diary of Anne Frank, drama by Goodrich and Hackett. Okay, so the skills for this objective is to analyze the theme development. So as we are reading, you are going to summarize the text. Okay, you're going to provide a brief, objective summary of each scene. The first one is already done for you. So Act 1, Scene 1 is already completed for you. It talks about Ido Frank, who has survived the Holocaust, returns to the annex. It seems abandoned and disheveled, as if it's been ransacked. Mr. Frank is clearly upset. Meep gives Mr. Frank diary. As he begins to read the diary, his voice fades to hers. So you basically have given, it's already done for you, has been given a theme statement. All right, and then the second part, which is this box here, tells you about the development of a theme. So you're going to explain how the theme is developed in each scene. So this is your theme, but we're trying to explain how did this theme, how was it developed? Okay, this is already done for us. So since we developed the theme for here, now we're just trying to come up with an explanation of why was this theme developed. So we pretty much said Ido Frank is close to a broken man, but he still takes the time to thank Meep, acknowledging what he did for him and his family. I know what you went through, you and Mr. Kraler. I'll remember it as long as I live. Meep tries to cheer Mr. Frank by turning over Anne's diary that she saved. So that's the explanation. So on this side, if you need a reminder, just remind yourself, and you can write this down. This side is just your explanation. And this side, you need to simply write the theme. Okay? So this side is my explanation. This side is my theme. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, I ask every single time that when you are writing a statement, you need to make sure that you use ACE. Okay? Now, Ms. Brown has showed you on what ACE actually means. So let's go back to our Canvas account and look at what ACE means in a statement, because Ms. Brown is not going to accept one sentence wording. We are no longer in 8th grade. You guys are going to 9th. So you giving me one simple sentence or 3-word responses is not going to cut it, okay, in order for you to get the grade. That's not going to work for me. What will work if you follow the rules and the regulations that are given when it comes to ACE and giving me a proper statement using 5 complete sentences. So if you're unclear of the rules and regulations in writing in literary devices, using literary devices, let's go into the discussion tab in your Canvas account. And we're going to go into the reason why we use ACEs. So you'll go all the way down in your discussion tab on Canvas. And as I go down, you'll see, you should be able to see it. I don't think it's here. Let me see. Okay, let me check and see if it's in citing and referencing. If it's not here, Miss Brown will put it on here. Trust me, it will be on here. Okay, so I don't see it here, but ACE is something simple that every student should be able to apply when it comes to creating 5 complete sentences. Okay, Ms. Brown will put this on Canvas momentarily because I don't see it on the regular, but I know I have it in the advanced. Let me check out the advanced real quick and see if it's there. Let me check that out because I know that I did put a link for everybody to view ACE and understand the meaning of ACE and why ACE is so important. Just one second here. All right. So yes, I will create that that segment for you guys, but I would like for you guys to use ACE. I've mentioned this in school, in class. You all should be familiar with it, but if you're not, Ms. Brown will set this up where you'll have access to it. So please be aware of what the strategies I need when it comes to ACE. You do need to create 5 complete sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 complete sentences when using ACE. You need to be able to explain your reasons for your evidence. Okay, your evidence is going to come from the story on the Diary of Anne Frank. That is your actual evidence. Those are factual evidence that you need to be able to use in order to complete your assignment. Okay, all right. Now we are moving forward towards another segment. Okay, so if you don't understand, Miss Brown, please message Miss Brown. Miss Brown will talk to you one-on-one. But I want you guys to look at this video. Again, that's exactly how you will complete this part of the worksheet. You are going to read the Diary of Anne Frank on page 279 to 359. Okay, it is a dramatic scene. So Miss Brown had mentioned before in her other video that I would like for you guys, since it's an opportunity for you to be at home and you're playing with siblings or you're playing with friends, go ahead and act out these scenes and put it on Facebook or put it on your Instagram and just show me what you're doing. You know, what part of this act is so important. So what I would like for you guys to do is just complete that, read the scene, complete the worksheet, and make sure that you look on Canvas. And let's go back to Canvas so you'll understand what I am speaking of. You're going to go into your discussion tab. Okay. Once you go to your discussion tab, I want you to kind of look at how to submit PDFs from class using the scanner. So you can look at these simple little how-to videos, okay, on how to submit your documents that Ms. Brown asked you to print out. Okay, so this document, this video, these 2 videos will show you exactly how to download the app and submit your documents. Okay, so please pay attention to it. It is located in your discussion tab. Okay, and you'll be able to see everything. All right, let's go back to discussion. All right, I also want you to go to Introduction to Drama. So go into that. Once you hit that, I want you to click this blue link, and it's the PowerPoint. So I'm going to click it, and I'm going to go into this PowerPoint. All right. So here is the Introduction to Drama. Now, Miss Brown did a voiceover on this PowerPoint. So all you simply need to do is just click the voiceover. My voice is going to pop up. We're going to go over your language arts learning goals. What you're going to do is, with this elements of a drama performance scale, okay, you are going to simply do what we have done so many times in our classroom. You're going to identify what scale you are currently, by circling, which one of these are, which ones would you circle below. Okay, you're identifying the drama, you're defining the drama, you are meeting all of your learning goals through this scale. Yes, this scale has to be submitted. Okay, you can submit this scale when you are submitting all of your documents on the Anne Frank at 1. So Ms. Brown has completed all of this for you, and if you click on the little speaker box right here, I can also you're able to listen to Ms. Brown as she demonstrate all of the things, all the components when it comes to a drama, okay? So I need you guys to make sure that you listen to the box. Make sure you identify some of the elements when it comes to elements of drama performance scale, okay? Knock that on out, get it done. That is the only thing that needs to be done. Then when we going back to this section here where it's talking about Act 1 analysis, Part A, elements of a drama, to do this worksheet, you need to make sure that you look at the Anne Frank page 279 to complete this worksheet. It says on number 1, Act 1, Scene 1, the play opens with text in I can't see that word, in italics. Then italics are also found with the lines of the play. The drama term for this is what? So you're identifying what is going on within the actual play. So you need this worksheet. This worksheet has to be done and completed to its entirety by looking, and let me minimize this here. By looking at my HRW, the Diary of Anne Frank. So this is the only way will be able to, for you to be able to complete this worksheet. Okay? Now, I hope I have explained to you all about the importance of getting this completed. You have this entire week and part of next week to complete this assignment, okay? If you have any questions or concerns, please message me, email me with any kind of questions or concerns. Ms. Brown will try to reach out and help you as much as I can. All right. I hope you stay safe. And if you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. Stay safe and alive. All right. Have a good day.